Hello, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Izzy.
And this is the news. Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker is now facing backlash across the internet for a viral commencement speech where he described Pride Month as sinful, which was a bold statement for a man who literally has the word butt in his name. Harrison shed a tear when talking about the greatest job a woman can have, homemaker, but straight up sobbed when he remembered the second best job a woman can have, Kansas City cheerleader. It's ironic that the man with the lamest possible NFL job has anything to say about women's careers. He also clarified to the students that Catholics cannot be pro-choice, much to the disappointment of his mother.
Last weekend, Biden came to Seattle to suck off the former Microsoft CEO in an effort to raise campaign money. Secret Service was on the lookout for Macklemore following his new government diss track, Heinz Hall. Rumors claim that Macklemore was armed with a fish from Pike Place. But the bigger threat to Joe Biden was a strong gust of wind. Now, we know that Joe raised about $192 million campaigning. So instead of giving to Joe, your money will probably be best spent donating to the Gaza Relief Fund run by UNICEF or any other Gaza Relief Fund you know of.
There's
no joke,
yeah.
Just if you can.
The Northern Lights were spotted over Washington State this past weekend, exposing all the liars in your Instagram feed. I can't believe they face-tuned the Northern Lights. Not even Mother Nature is real on Instagram anymore. She's doing those dumps, but you know they're carefully curated. We were on the scene and can report that this is what the Northern Lights actually looked like with #NoFilter.
The zebra named Shug that was loose in Seattle was finally captured. And this occurred after many sightings of her in Seattle, including at the local coffee shop. She only drinks black coffee now. And at the local brewery, sipping on an IPA. And finally, at the local record store, where she listens to real music, like Tame Impala, even though after her taste of freedom, she could never be tamed.
Donald Trump announced that he will not choose Nikki Haley as his 2024 running mate, as he currently favors the brainworm growing inside RFK Jr.'s head. If chosen, the worm will be the most intelligent Republican candidate ever selected for VP.
Trump also interrupted his own speech on migrant workers to take a moment to praise the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, the cannibal, who somehow has more marbles than Donald Trump does now. It appears that Trump is preparing a mood board for the next phase of his career.
Grizzly bears have been reintroduced to North Cascades National Park, so to keep you safe this summer, here's a quick refresher on what to do if you see a bear. If you see this bear, play dead. If you see this bear, make noise. And if you see these bears, put on your jock straps and get out the lube. Women who chose bear are rejoicing everywhere this month.
A new study finds that 30% of Gen Z identify as queer, whereas 100% of Gen Alpha identify as Sigma.
Target announced they're pulling Pride merch from half of all their US stores this year. Now, where will the millennials get all of their ally shirts?
May is AAPI Heritage Month. And to celebrate, Emma Stone and Scarlett Johansson announced that they will be casted in The Crazy Rich Asians Part 2. Even better news, Gwen Stefani announced the comeback of her Harajuku girls. And every single animation studio has plans to cast Awkwafina as a bird or a different flying creature in every upcoming film.
Friday is National Bike to Work Day, so just a reminder to all underpaid employees, please take the day off unless you would like to see your boss's bike short bulge.
Bellevue police have busted an organized retail crime ring. The gang of criminals exclusively targeted Lululemons. And that's a white-collar crime if I've ever seen one.
The Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show was this week, where Sage, the miniature poodle, won Best in Show. It was a historic victory, as Sage is the first gay dog to ever win.
Idaho parents presented concerns about LGBTQ+ educators and students at the Coeur d'Alene Public School Board meeting. And to clarify, they aren't mad about pride flags or gay books. It's the actual living, breathing queer kids going to the schools. It seems that parents are more concerned about gay kids than about ranking 45th in quality of education. Like, do these homophobes really think that kicking out the gay kids out of Idaho's public schools will hurt them? I mean, if all the gay kids became homeschooled, they would be way better off than being at Idaho's public schools. And they'd at least know that the real bad guys in the Civil War were the South.
ABC announced this week that they will be premiering The Golden Bachelorette in the fall. This will be the first bachelorette to be over the age of 25.
And finally, Drake had one last clapback at Kendrick Lamar last weekend, ending his feud and possibly his career. Now, we have some very, very real lyrics from his very real rap song called Anita Max Win. It's very real, guys, and we're going to share you some of the lyrics right now. Check it. Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch. Do you know what I did to X after he snitched? I've got $1 million, not talking about dollars. Go and hide your underage daughters. Kendrick, you think you're real Sigma? Well, I heard from your girl that you got Ligma. In my hometown, hanging with my hoes. Kendrick, why don't you suck my little Torontos?
Now we have a very special guest for you. As you all know, Washingtonians care deeply about the quality of their milk.
Cow milk.
Yes. So here to join us today is local farmer, Farmer Joe.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here representing Farmer Joe's all natural and all organic family dairy farm. Thank you so much for having me.
So Farmer Joe, we've heard there's some controversy with these alternative milks that are claiming to be milk.
Oh, it makes me so darn mad. All these almond milks and these oat milks and soy milk, calling themselves. That's not milk. That's not natural. There ain't nothing natural about almond milk and oat milk and what was it? Hemp milk? I don't think so. There is nothing more natural than masturbating the bowl, getting that bowl creamer. I like to make a little leaf on the top of the bowl creamer. I get that bowl creamer, and then you wedge it inside the mama cow's vagina to produce the milk. And once you get that pesky newborn calf out of the way, well then, Walla Walla, Washington, you got yourself some fresh organic milk. Yummy, yummy.
Now, we understand you've been in the dairy business a while, right?
It's all I know. Shoot, I have been mashing bulls and full arming cows my whole life. I remember when my grandpappy, Joe Jr., taught me how to arouse and pleasure a bull until it spilled white. I remember like it was yesterday. It's tough. It's hard work. Sometimes the bull is not in the mood. And then, I do have to dress up like a bilf.
Bilf?
A bovine I'd like to forcibly fornicate. That's 2 F's in bilf. That's right. It's just so natural.
So, do you think that these new milks are a threat to your life?
Oh, shoot. I think at the end of the day, people want something natural. They want something organic. And boy, I tell you what, there ain't nothing more natural than plunging your good arm into a mama cow's vagina, making sure she gets pregnant, and then getting that milk, that good milk. Now let me tell you, how you gonna forcibly impregnate an almond tree? I don't think it's possible. They don't have vagina. It's not natural. Hey, can I give on a little side tangent about vagina? Here's a little fun fact from the farm. Did you know that a chicken only has one hole? Now, how about that? It's called a cloaca. Now, get this. It's the pee-pee hole and it's the poopy hole all in one. Now, Mother Nature, that's a good consolidation. Shoot, I like to have one hole. Gosh darn, that's one less doctor's appointment. Let's go.
So, if you had it your way, oat milk, almond milk, like all alternative milks would not be able to call themselves milk.
You're darn right. Gosh, that ain't milk. They can call themselves whatever they want. They can call themselves oat jazz. They can call themselves almond paste. I don't know, call themselves uh-oh juice. I don't know. Call whatever you want. Just don't call it milk, because milk is defined by the life-giving nutrients meant for a baby mammal that I lovingly take for myself organically, and then I naturally ship off that baby cow so it gets what's coming to it, leaving me with a cow that's crying and crying, producing milk for a calf. It wonders where it is. And let me tell you, it produces the best milk, oh my God, for me and my family and my customers. That is Farmer Joe's promise. We try to deliver all the sensation of drinking right from the bottom side of a cow right to your kitchen table. That's right. That is the Farmer Joe's all natural and organic family farm promise.
Wow, that is amazing. So you can buy Farmer Joe's milk at where?
Oh, wherever you get all your push and blood goodness in your local supermarket. That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Please
so
give
much.
it up for Farmer Joe, everybody.
Thank you. Soy milk is not milk. Soy milk is not milk. Thank you. Not milk.
Thank you so much. This has been The Gailey Show. Thank you so much.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' swamp